I'll be talking about being the underdog. And this is not just for those who are aspiring to be creatives, this is for every aspect in life, the business world, even in your own family setting, right? The expectations. I mean, I'm Nigerian because every Nigerian family, there's always this expectation. So, yeah, you being the underdog in your own family, it's a position I have come to really love. I always find myself in situations where I get to be the underdog, and I love it. These are the cards life is dealing with me, and these situations are always situations where I see that I tend to flip the table. If I say flip the table, yeah, I flip the table, and there's always something. It's like I have a card up my sleeves. Being the underdog, it's a position that I love, and I made this video for anyone who is the underdog in any situation. I want to say that it's actually a position that was given to you for a reason because the disbeliefs, the fear are all elements. These are the elements that make you unique. I decided to choose a creative path for myself without any strong clue or any idea on what step I should take. And doing these vlogs was the first thing I ever thought of. I doubled back on it, tried some other things, which I will keep on doing, or always coming back to speak to this camera while still building a creative career as a singer is it's a lot. The odds are really against me. So yes, if you are in this position, it might not be, it doesn't necessarily have to be in the creative field, but being an underdog is the position you need to be in. Do not be afraid. Anytime where situations present themselves where you are always the underdog, it always appears as if the odds are against you. I've never been someone who is afraid of that. I always do something that changes reality. That's why I even came up with the name the magician, right? Because everything that's currently happening in my reality right now are experiences that I have already had. I'm just playing at um, a different awareness. I'm just aware that, oh, this is happening, right? Makes it very easy for me to introspect. Being an underdog is never a surprising situation for anyone who feels like they are currently an underdog. That's why I'm making this video to tell you that I'm very certain, I'm extremely certain, I'm very, very certain that this is not your first rodeo. That's how I say it, right? That's why I call it. It's not your first rodeo. If you're in a situation right now where you feel like you're the underdog, all the odds are against you, oh, these people are doing way better than I'm doing, oh, I think I'm going to lose this. This is not the first situation you've been in. You've won some, you've lost some. But this current one you are in right now, it's yours to win. I make these videos for myself so that when I look back at them, I feel really happy with the decisions I made and everything that I stand for, right? Being confident, being happy for everything I stand for. That's what I need to use to transform myself. And that's what you need to. The things you stand for, the people around you who support you, the people you can close your eyes and jump right in. You know that these people are going to support you. Get closer to them, build your strength from there, communicate with them daily. We undermine the strength in talking to people who actually care about us. Right? Very straight up, you can know someone who doesn't care about you. Right? The conversation can be steamy, the conversation can be um, interesting for the time being. Well, over time, you know those who care about you and you know those who don't. Do not waste your time communicating with people who have doubts in themselves because that's just what they play to you. That's what you keep saying. Even though these people will never admit and open up to you that this insecurities is theirs because they are not even aware of it. It's always a thing where you talk about your ideas, you talk about your plans. Oh, I'm going to do this. There's nothing wrong with there is nothing wrong with talking about these things when you are throwing your ideas back and forth with those who believe in what you're doing. But when you're doing these things with people who have low self esteem and people who do not believe in your own journey, It kills your determination. So yes, this is what you have to know about being an underdog. Okay, so I feel like I've lost my train of thoughts. As I was making these videos, some guy just passed by and he was just trying to get my attention, waving at me. At first, I thought he was waving at someone else. Then I looked back and there was no one else. I looked forward to see if he was trying to get my attention. It was weird. These are one of the things I don't like about Kwai State. The people here are very, it's not really a Kwai State, it's Nigeria as a whole. Once you take out your camera or your phone to record something, people can just, they just can't pass, mind their business. Yeah, and it makes me feel weird. I look like the weird one now for just having my free time and recording myself. I look like the weird one. So I actually lost my train of thoughts. But we are, I think I've said a few things about being an underdog. The odds are against you. Gain your wins, then before you see people turn up for you. You have to literally prove to the universe, prove to God, prove to yourself that this thing you're going after, with all certainty, it belongs to you. It's yours. Once you do that, every other thing falls in place. Even people who doubted you at first. So yes, you will see people from your past coming back once the underdog wins. Why I do not speak easy on letting past people come in. Most people only come back because it's convenient, right? It's convenient to say they know you. Yeah, I feel like it's more dangerous for you because when it gets tough, you're human. You need people around you, you know, you need the love and support. How certain are you that they were not there when it was rough? Now that it's better, they're here. Now, how certain are you that when it becomes rocky? Because that's life. We have, it's highs and lows. That's life. It's highs and lows. So how certain are you right now that these people are going to be there for you? So yes, life as an underdog sucks, but it's okay. Look back at your life, you will see that being an underdog right now in whatever situation you are currently in, this is not the first time. So this is not your first rodeo. That's what I tell myself. And that's what's been keeping me going.